The king is dead.
He told me you wish for Aegon to be king.
The door remains shut until we finish our business. None can know who you are or what you seek.
House of Dragon fans, your favorite black nerd back in the building to break down episode 9's trailer. Man, this has been such a great season and it's going too fast. But now we're actually to the dance of the dragon. The king is dead. This title of this episode is The Green Council. And the title of episode 10 is going to be like The Black Queen. Man, so it looks like we're going to get a focus this episode on Alicent and those damn greens, and we're going to break it down right now. If you finding me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, IG, TikTok, I do have a podcast that goes up with these same sounds, and you can go and download it anywhere you get your podcasts. And we do go live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Me and a bunch of other black nerds and a couple of Valyrians and Targaryens to discuss what's going on from this past episode. And we'll come back Friday to preview the next episode.
Books of Rhaenyra.
I have found out something you should know.
This is seizure! It is treason, at the least!
Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?
In the very beginning, ladies and gentlemen, my goodness, they show an eerie, dark, lighted throne. It's the Iron Throne, ladies and gentlemen. It's empty, it's cold, and it's harsh. And they just basically showing it to you, letting you know that right now, there's going to be a fight on both sides of this light trying to win it. It's the Game of Thrones, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. Then we get Otto, the simp Kristen Cole, and Alicent. And they announce the king is dead. Damn, the king is dead. And not only did he die, but he died whispering some wishes to Alicent that she mistakenly took the wrong way. So now with her faith of the seven, her duty and all that, she is hell-bent on putting Aegon II on the throne because she feels in her heart that that is her duty. And then we see one of the king's guard wiping off their blades with black gloves on. I think that's one of them Eric twins. I don't think it's Christian Cole because he ain't wearing black gloves no more. So I think that's one of them Eric twins. Remember, they both named Eric, one spelled with an A, one spelled with an E. And then we just get Alicent voicing over about what she thinks the king told her. And in this moment, ladies and gentlemen, you kind of got to be sympathetic toward Alicent because she really believes in her heart she's doing the right thing by the last wishes of her husband. And she's starting to fall back on what she claims to be her duty and her faith. Question that a lot of us have is, where the hell was that duty and faith when you made some of your other dastardly behaviors? Ladies and gentlemen, we're out here with the Commonfolk. News has broke out and we've got somebody in a hoodie. And ladies and gentlemen, I just can't help but think when I see these hoodies that it's Daemon out here with the Commonfolk. But in this case, we have a Walmart Great Value version of Daemon named Aemon, and it could be him out here running around seeing what the Commonfolk is talking about. Then we get out here with the Commonfolks again in utter chaos, with the gold cloaks rounding them up, maybe trying to keep the peace because the city is under all kinds of threat of chaos and they want to know what the hell is going on. The king is dead. What we're going to do. And then we got Otto up here with his brother and the rest of the people. And it looks like they're pledging fealty to either the fact that they're going to try to rush Aegon II into being king, or this just could be them just letting everybody know that the throne is vacant because the king has died. But Otto loves standing in front of that damn Iron Throne, don't he? He just loves it. I'm surprised he ain't gonna try to make himself the damn king somehow. And then we got people just bending the knee, pledging fealty, whatever. You know how we do it in this highborn land. And then we got Otto saying the doors must remain locked. Who would he want to lock doors on while they execute a master plan? We'll come back to that in a minute. And then we got the scary ass Sid Vicious lookalike, Aemon, looking at his brother Aegon II with the only Valyrian steel crown in the land, Aegon the Conqueror's crown. And the reason why they're using that, ladies and gentlemen, is because I do believe somehow, some way, the other crown that Visery was wearing has been made off with Rhaenyra. Somehow, some way, she done got her hands on her daddy's crown. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we get a beautiful shot of King's Landing and all the epic shit that is about to happen to King's Landing. As of this episode, all the way throughout the rest of this series, it looks pretty now, but you can cool believe there's going to be fire, ice, and brimstone all over this King's Landing shot at some point in time. Then we get my man Otto speaking to, I believe this is one of those Eric twins, just saying no one can know it's you. And I believe he's about to send these brothers over to, one of the brothers over to Dragonstone to get a word out, letting people know what exactly is going on over here in King's Landing. You see one of them roaming through the halls, getting ready to go handle some kind of a business. And based on what happens next, I believe that's one of the King's Guard locking everybody's doors, because you see Team Blacks, this looks like Rhaenys. Her ass is locked up in the crib, locked up in the closet. You're not going anywhere. Now, Rhaenys is no dummy. And she knows that the only reason you would lock a door like this is if some dastardly shit is happening. Now, Rhaenys, I like you. You one of my favorites. I think you tough. You see that window over there to your right? You might need to climb your ass out that window and figure out what the hell is going on, because a coup, my lady, is going down right here under your nose, and you know how this goes. You probably need to start calling for some help. And then we see some of the knights ushering some people. These look like the servant girls. And look who's right there in the front of the servant girls. Mysaria's Whisperer, ladies and gentlemen. And I know she's itching to go tell Mysaria what's going on. But here's the problem. Next scene, they throw their asses in jail. Ladies and gentlemen, this Green Council, Alicent, they ain't trying to let nobody know what they about to do. They are getting ready to handle this business, and they don't want nobody to be able to stop what is going on. Just dastardly, man. Just And then we see Alicent sitting at the table saying, what about my homegirl Rhaenyra? What are we to do with her? And you know Otto ain't trying to hear that. But you know what? Can we say that this is a moment of Alicent still showing that she is friends with Rhaenyra? She's at the very least considering what to do with Rhaenyra. Or am I in the dark by trying to give Alicent too much credit? We go back out here, and you've got King's Guard ushering all the chaotic people and the common folk and everything that's going on. And then you have something weird, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a dragon or somebody jumping off a cliff, but you see a hand in the air, and then you see a dive. Could it be somebody on a horse, and they raise the horse up and then they jump down the hill? Post your comments on whatever you think that is. And then we got old punk ass Larys. Lord have mercy. Giving folks with special needs a bad name. And he's in here talking to Alicent. And he's saying, "Milady, there's some stark news I need to give you, milady, because I know at some point in time you'll help my cripple ass come to power." And then after that, we see a very, very young Targaryen-looking baby somewhere out here in Flea Bottom, ladies and gentlemen. Somewhere out here. You've got this Targaryen looking baby. And the question here is, ladies and gentlemen, is this one of the bastard children of Aegon II? 100% it is. Aegon couldn't keep his penis in his pants if he had on Valyrian steel jeans. And you know that this is one of his kids out here doing something, and they probably going to have to go kill this boy so that they can make sure that there's nobody that can say they have a right to that throne. And then we get what looks to be more action going on in Flea Bottom, where this looks to be a young lady just punching the hell out of somebody that looks like they could be a Targaryen. Post your comments on what you think that is, as you got the commoners cheering this fight on. Then, ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness, like I said earlier, we got the great value version of Daemon, Aemon, out here with the commoners. And it looks as though he's about to get into a brawl with somebody, or he's learning some information from someone. Post your comments on whatever you think he's doing. It could be that they done sent him out here to round up anybody that is a bastard child of his brother. But I want to hear from you guys and let me know what you think. And then we got Kristen Cole, who looks like he done just hit my man Lord Beesbury in the head, who's down there on the table. And it looks like he's getting into it with Sir Howard. Now, the reason why all this is going on is because no doubt in this council meeting, what Alicent and Otto is trying to pull off, there's a lot of people in here who are strict to their duty and is not going with it. So it looks like Lord Beesbury, he's not with it. It looks like Sir Howard, he might not be with it. And old punk ass simp Christian Cole is trying to get him some action with Lord Howard. And I would love to see that fight go down. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we get back out here with the Commonfolk, and you got one of these Eric twins possibly swinging his sword at Aemon Targaryen. And if he is, ladies and gentlemen, we know Aemon is itching for some violence. Aemon loves violence. And I want to know if who you guys think would win this fight between one of these twins and Aemon Targaryen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, my goodness, we get Alicent again, looking very, very creeped out. Now, mind you, we know 100% that she doesn't want to be dealing with any of this stuff going on. She don't want to be dealing with these crown decisions. But at this point in time, she's feeling like it's a faith thing because she wants to fulfill the dying wishes, even though it's wrong, of her husband. We get Sir Beesbury, calling treason. What the hell y'all think y'all doing? And I do believe that they're going to try to kill him or beat him up or something. I think that was Christian Cole beating him up earlier. And ladies and gentlemen, then we get a full shot of the twins. And one of these twins is about to be sent to Dragonstone to relay some of this news that's going on. But then in the very next clip, you get one of the twins chasing Aegon II, who does not want to have anything to do with the news of his father dying and him having to sit on that throne, because this dude just want to be a player, man. He just want to live in his 21s forever and not ever have to deal with any kind of responsibility. And they've got one of the Eric twins chasing his ass. I mean, chasing his ass all the way down here, all the way down here where the candles is lit and shit, man. Wow. This is going to be an episode to remember. Then, ladies and gentlemen, you got the common folk out here by the dragon pit. And if you guys can remember when Daemon took young Rhaenyra out in the common folk and said, you need to listen to what the common folk are talking about. And you remember the common folk, they didn't care about the transitioning of the crown. Hell, they was making fun of it, and Rhaenyra was about to run her mouth and say something. Well, right now, they're out here at this dragon pit, ladies and gentlemen, wondering what's going on. And if we still got Team Black here, they're all locked in their rooms and cannot get to their dragons to say, you know what, we oppose this shit y'all trying to do with Aegon because that wasn't my dad's real wishes. And the people is out here ready to see what these dragons is going to do. And then we got Otto looking very, very smug, very, very accomplished. He's probably feeling what he's got going on with himself, and is just thrilled that he is about to get one of his damn grandbabies, grandsires, on the throne. And then you hear a voiceover of Alicent saying, have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne? And 100% she's probably talking to little Aegon II, who doesn't want to have anything to do with the crown. And you see that they are presenting the Valyrian steel iron crown of Aegon the Conqueror that they are going to put on the head of Aegon II. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, just wow. So please post me all your comments on everything you think that is about to happen in this episode. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe, get yourself that life game. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Be sure to download the podcast and come join us Black Nerds tonight as we discuss House of the Dragons at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And then we'll be back on Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time to preview this coming episode. It should be really, really good. Until that next Sexy as Hell video, I'll see you.